morning. I am Suganya, Assistant Professor in Department of Business Administration in Dr. SNS Institutions College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to discuss about C programming. So in that C programming, I am going to discuss about looping concept. So what does mean by looping? Why we are going to include looping concept in C programming? So some of the statements to be executed at least more than one times, then it can be used looping concept. So what are the looping concepts available in C programming? First, there are three types available in looping concept. First one will be the for loop. Second one will be the while loop. Third one will be the do while loop. So totally three concepts available in a looping statement. So let us discuss one by one. What is meaning for loop? So for loop is nothing but. So looping is nothing but it going to perform some task to be executed at least or more than one time. That is the concept of looping. So in that for loop, it going to include three part of the statements in the syntax. So first part of for loop will be initialization. So it must be separated with a semicolon. So second one will be the condition. Third one will be the increment or decrement. So it is increment or decrement is based upon the problem we are going to include. So inside of this we are going to include the statements. So let us discuss the example. So I want to print the sequence from 1 to 10. So for that I am going to include a for loop. So let us initialize the first variable value to be 1. So I am going to initialize the value to be 1 with the variable of I. So in the next will be the condition. How many times does it will be continued? Till 10 and I want to continue. So for that I am going to include I greater less than or equal to 10. So it must be include 10 also. So next it going to increment by 1. So 1, 2, 3 like that it going to increment. So it going to increment by 1. So I am giving the statement as I plus 1. So here I want to print the value. So print the value of 1, 2, 3. So this comes under the condition of I. So I am going to print the I. the example will be do. The same, you can see by the one after minus, the code will be the same. While placing the conditions around, this is going to change. So here I want to print the I value and it must be incremented by 1. So later I am checking the condition. So before that I want to initialize the I value as 1. Okay. So this is the format for doer. So in this video, what we are coming to say is the three concepts going to print the output as same, but there are different types. That is the difference in that. So here, while concentrating on for, it was going into the three phases. What the three phases will do is initialization, condition, increment or decrement. So if the condition was false, means it cannot pass into the value of increment or decrement. So here the first will be the initialization part, second will be the condition, later three will be the statements, fourth one will be the increment. If the condition is true, the particular block of statements will be executed, then it going to increment or decrement. So this is the process followed. So while comparing with the while same process is going to take, but the operations alone will be different. So the sequence of flowing the statements alone different. So in the do while statement, it is also same with the while loop, but it going to